Friends, in this video for I Thought Wealth, I'm going to talk to you on the topic thinking beyond returns. You may ask this question, how is it possible to think beyond returns? We are, after all, investing to make better returns. It's a fair question. But let me ask you a more fundamental question. Aren't you investing towards larger, significant life goals? If you are doing that, then are you focused enough for long periods of time to ensure that those life goals are smoothly accomplished? After all, you need the money to accomplish those life goals. What I have observed is that when people are very sharply focused on returns, they are also lowering their focus on their life goals. More attention goes towards returns, especially when the returns are not favorable, and less attention goes towards the life goals because you think you are firefighting returns. But the truth about returns is that we are not firefighting returns, either as investors or advisors or managers. The returns usually take care of themselves in a good portfolio. What we are actually firefighting is our own emotions. The way we manage ourselves when returns look a little bit unattractive or sometimes worrisome. So, during those times, we start obsessing over them. Does it make any difference for us to become anxious and obsessive? That's the next question that one needs to address. What I have observed is that if your returns are lower, then you need to find out what are the investment actions you can do to improve your portfolio further. You need to make investment actions at those times. There is no escaping that. If you don't make any investment actions when the returns are not what you like to see, then afterwards when the returns become what you like to see, it is the returns which have taken care of themselves. You have not done anything. The returns have managed themselves and brought themselves up to a better place. So what is within your control and what is very doable for you is to use that phase of investing when returns are not in your favor to create further investment actions, small decisions to put in incremental sums of money which will further make your returns better when the returns take care of themselves. Often we all like to believe that when returns go up from a bad phase, it's because of us. But we have to be honest to ask ourselves the question, whether we did something, whether we invested something, whether we changed the composition of our portfolio, whether we scaled up, whether we actually made use of that opportunity, or we simply sat out there anxious and worried, hoping the returns will take care of themselves. If we sat it out anxious, worrisome and sometimes angry, I don't think that we should credit ourselves for what has happened in the portfolio. It's only if we have acted that we deserve the credit. Even if we didn't become anxious, worrisome or angry, the returns would have again gone to a better place. This is a blind spot which I have seen in many investors. When returns go up, everybody likes to believe it's their intelligence, and when returns go down because of sentiment, we like to think that something is wrong in the portfolio. Neither is true. So, I think that one should be more stable emotionally and view both situations more rationally. If we did that, then we would make small incremental investment actions in our portfolio in the best of places when the returns are not in our favor. These incremental actions would take care of our portfolio returns when sentiment returns in our favor. When things become better, when the markets again go back up, our portfolio will go up more than the market. To my mind, there is no formula better than this to create outperformance in an individual portfolio. Investing is not about genius. It's about believing in your portfolio, acting decisively when the portfolio is not doing well, creating incremental investments when portfolio is in the negative, and waiting. If we do this, then you have a certainty of outcome when the market sentiment improves for the better, when your portfolio starts inching up. and when stocks which were out of favor return in favor. Whether you manage your portfolio yourself, or you give it to an advisor, or you go to a portfolio manager, or you give it to a mutual fund, I think behaviorally one has to be doing the same thing. You can't say that if I am managing my own portfolio, I'll act in one way. If I am using an advisor, I'll use another way. If I am using a mutual fund, I'll do a third way. And if I am going to a portfolio manager in a PMS, I'll do it a fourth way. You can't have four standards. There should be one standard and one approach towards investing, which is rational, sensible, patient, and decisive. If you can bring these traits into your portfolio, every market correction, every dip in sentiment, every phase of volatility would become your friend, your agent of change, and your driver of investment returns. Thank you for watching this video.